6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, your own. Hey, y'all, this is Auntie, and tonight is our watch along for another episode of Love During Lockup. Hey there, baby Philly Fox. Hey, how are you? So right now they got on an old classic movie on WeTV, and we are waiting to get it in for Love During Lockup. I saw a little bit. Hey Emily B, hey Iselle. I saw a little bit of it earlier, or at least a little bootleg, and it didn't seem that good, y'all. This seems like a filler episode for some of the couples, and I guess for some of them it's not. I think that tonight we're gonna be seeing a lot of Asia and Michael. Appears to be um one of the couples that's gonna be spotlighted on this one. Kaylee and Michael seem like they gonna be on here. Emily and Justin, which I don't understand why we spending so much time on them. Like they're not my favorite, and I think it's just because they are allowing this man's family to see him, who is now deceased, and stuff like that. Um, I just say throw the footage away, but I guess they said they don't have money to waste like that. I don't know, but I just think it's in poor taste to have somebody on here. But I guess they figured, okay, we spent the money. It appears that we're gonna be hearing some stuff from Rich and Felicia. I think that he goes and sees a psychic on this particular episode. A man who was so sure, a red pill man who was so sure that she was untainted and all of that, has to go and see a psychic. Like this is just stupid in so many different ways. Um Again, I think most of it is going to be about Aisha and Michael. And the thing about it is, y'all, in this particular episode, it looks like she goes and tries to see the family. The family wouldn't let her in their house, which I don't blame them. I mean, the grandmother never let her in her house. She's like a stranger danger. She coming up in my house. Um, but she been calling him Mikhail. Child's name is Michael. It's just a C, a K instead of the C. Child, I said I ain't got this to do. Um, I think we're gonna be seeing a little bit from this is from what I saw in the little bootleg one. Y'all know how they had like the little bootleg episodes. They don't have the whole episode. They just got, little points of it. So it look like we're gonna be seeing Bonita, and Demond, on this episode. I don't believe we're gonna be seeing much of Monique. I think that's the only one it look like we not gonna be really seeing. Yeah, we're not gonna be seeing much of them on this episode, which is good. We need a break, or at least I know I do. Need a break. So, welcome everybody from Ray Della, our moderator. So we're gonna get ready for it. I'm hoping y'all had a great day. I had a really busy day today. When I tell you that lately my days have been so busy, I haven't even been able to take lunch, and barely getting breakfast in. I make my coffee at night and brew it in the morning. But I'm telling you, I've been so busy at work that I'm just not even getting lunch breaks, y'all. And it's so unfair. Anyway, it look like it is about to start. We seeing the credits rolling. I think that was Beverly Hills Cops. I'm not sure, but like I said, that was an old classic. Um, life was so simple in these days. Life has definitely changed. Okay, here we go. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Hey, Simply Sabrina. Hi, sweetie. Hey there, Yazelle. Child, that crime was so fake. And it's amazing too when it comes down to their storylines. And she had that Cabbage Patch doll, and I went back and looked, and the Cabbage Patch dolls were released in 1983, which would have made her 11 or 12. But I thought she said they was poor. Okay, so we starting off this episode with one of my least favorite couples. Okay, I do not like her at all. I don't know what it is about her. And I don't like that they showing their storyline. But it's Emily and Justin, y'all. Oh, so she got somebody else taking care of her child. So right now, Emily is talking to her son on iPhone. Drake. He's 6 years old. What's she crying for? She the one that wanted to be there and be a whore. I don't understand what she crying for. Oh, that's her mother, Bonnie. Dang, did she even stay on the phone with the boy 2 minutes? Content? What kind of content she can ready do? That's it. She only made $4,000. Must have not been real thrilling. Maybe it didn't have a good plot. $5,000 is nothing. Oh, what? So he expect money from her. How you gonna be with somebody you don't know how to pronounce their name? Do y'all see that that's like a headpiece? All that black hair up underneath the bottom. So that's just sitting on top of her head. All the hair under the bottom is black. It's like a female toupee. That grandma ain't let her in the house. What is that? Okay, you stay here. Okay. Okay. She could have left her at her house. Careful, that's so inconsiderate. That woman is an older woman, could barely sit down in a chair. She gets on a long road, knows she's got to walk up a long way. She could have took the woman back to her house. What sort of hers wig? She been walking for 20 minutes and she got the grandmother in the car. That's what she deserved. That's what she deserved. She deserved to date a man that got a trash house like this for not even telling her daughter what's going on. Oh my God. Is that blood? That's scary. Child, this some folks so phony. I'm feeling a little bit. This I'm sorry, but Aisha's this is phony. This is phony. The aunt don't trust her. She don't know her. She heard of her. She's dating a man that she's been allegedly talking to, and she don't know his name is Michael. This is the kind of person that you sit across the table from, right? That's telling this story, and you just be like, "Oh, okay." Now here we are with Justin. Let's go back a little bit and recap what we've seen already. So, where is she at? So Emily is dealing with two ex-girlfriends. This one is her name Liz, y'all, is still in love with Justin. She said in the beginning of the relationship, when she started talking to Justin, which was only a couple of months ago, by the way, it was just the other girlfriend. Now it's somebody named Liz. She said that she wasn't giving him, he didn't start asking her for money until 5 months into the relationship. They only been in a relationship, what, 5 or 6 months, period. So that means he asked her from the giddy up. He said his expectation is that she send him money and do exactly what a girlfriend is supposed to do, hold him down. But depending on what kind of crime Justin committed and when he planned on coming out, of course, we all know he never made it out. He never made it out. I think that this episode is going to, this is going to show us why Justin ended up doing what he doing. It seems like it was a whole bunch of conflict, chaos, and confusion on the outside. And Coolio, baby, he could not take all of the stuff that was going on in a relationship with these women fighting over him. It looks like they're gonna be fighting each other and everything, right? So maybe this is what is, was one of the contributing factors. Um, but it appears that Emily know about Liz and Liz know about Emily. Ain't no way in the world I'd be fighting over no man that's in prison. They can't even get out on good behavior, can't even follow the rules and do what he's supposed to do. He gets into a fight. 9 times out of 10, the way that he act, he didn't win it. Okay, so we back in Baltimore now. We with the throuple. Okay, Bonita Goddess and Damon, and so okay, we got Goddess on the phone. Let's see what's happening with Goddess, y'all. Who dating somebody named Moo Moo? Women will pick up anything, won't they? But that ain't got nothing to do with the mother. That's her problem. Tamika.
Improvement, like absolutely. But now we're
What does that have to do with his mother?
true. They did decline. And why are you buying a $700? Because this is what she wanted for your son.
So then why is that his mother's issue? What does Michael mother have to do with what the decisions that Kaylee make? This is stupid. This is just stupid. I'm so confused. Let me poll y'all. Let's get interactive. This is stupid to me, y'all. Because I agree with Michael's mom. If you're taking care of him, see, the mother made so many mistakes with her daughter, using her credit, being on drugs, going in and out of jail, that now she on makeup time. But that ain't got nothing to do with Michael, right? Like, Katie set this up for these women to argue and have an altercation with one another. But if she want to talk to me, she could talk to me on my time and on her dime. I just I don't understand. She's blaming Michael's mom for Katie coming out the pocketbook. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. This is some fool la la. So I said, who's right? Y'all, so far, 88% of you all, and it's 35 votes. And y'all are saying, absolutely, Michael's mom is right. I totally agree with y'all. I totally agree. This is her daughter making these decisions. And this man got $14,000 in the bank. Like, what are we doing? Her mom started off that conversation out of pocket. His mom was ambushed and just matched that energy while speaking facts. This is messy. Who's using emojis, Ray Dalla? Hey, see Becky. Okay, so we on to the next. Oh, this is a foolishness right here. Let's see what's going on.
Me having a dream that started this whole thing.
That's why I don't like psychics because she just saying common sense stuff. She ain't saying nothing that's pinpointing. You're old soul. You was lonely. If you know what you're talking about, you ain't gotta ask me if it's correct.
Never thought I'd find my soulmate in prison.
What's going on, y'all? Let me to get y'all to rate this episode. I feel like we all over the place. I just feel like I'm not locking down. Maybe I will tomorrow, but tonight I don't feel like I'm locking down on any of these couples. He's sitting in there with a psychic who just using common sense. She ain't said nothing revealing. Let me poll y'all. Are y'all locking into this, or do y'all feel like this is a filler episode? I don't feel like I'm getting anything from it. Let me show y'all the poll results. From the earlier poll. Let me drop that downtown in the comment section. So the question that was asked was, who's right? Michael's mom. Y'all voted at that she was right by 92%, while 8% of y'all voted that Kaylee's mom was right. Thank you so much for the 49 votes. Y'all feel like it's a filler? It's a filler. It's boring. Okay. Filler. It's definitely all over the place. It is. Filler episode. Yeah, this is a filler. Hey, V man. But it is filling anything overall. But is it filling anything overall this season? Filler. It's just not. It's not cohesive. Let me see what y'all. I'm gonna leave the poll up here so y'all can go back and change your vote. But let's go ahead on and see what y'all think about this. This is just Hold on. I'm gonna try something else. Cause they have another thing in here. Show your support. That is not engage your audience. Let me see how this works.
Like, of course, I'm nervous that I'm still talking to another girl and entertaining her, planning a life with her. But at the same time, I could just be that damaged. I have been cheated on every single relationship, every single one. Direct.
Love during. These people are still locked up, so it's love during locked up.
Does Justin tell you anything about Emily? I mean, he started off friends. Right. Me and Emily. You sure you want to join? Oh my God. Like, maybe he was having something. Yeah. My imagination is going crazy.
What kind of trash can bullshit is this? Was this when he was 15? He had livestock and was farming? He'd act like a criminal. God. Oh my God, look at that room. It feels like he's lying. She is not taking this man's paperwork and stuff out the house. They do not have Gloria sitting in that car. Oh my God, Gloria.
It was very interesting.
Gloria is not letting them in that house. Maybe he's deliberately lying. How you going to throw a drink and then run? If you going to throw a drink in somebody's face, it should be followed up with a jab, a smack in the face. You don't throw a drink and run. Could be all. What'd you say, Tamika? Tamika, let me know if you want me to drop the link. Exactly. Hey, V man. You're right about that. It's just so phony. Yeah, I am. Yeah, you see, you don't throw a drink and then run. You throw a drink, you gonna have to come behind it with something. Why run? Okay. This is a filler episode. We finding out things. Um, Let me see something, y'all. Hold on. Oh, what's that? Y'all don't do nothing yet. Let me just see what this is. What's this? Fan funding. They said I could give away memberships, supers, and highlighted members. Oh, I thought this said I could give away. Can I give away memberships? Oh, I ain't never been back here. I ain't never seen this before. I've been trying to figure out how to give out memberships. Y'all rate the episode. Here we go. Yeah, this episode is just kind of like, now y'all know I'm gonna rip it on the but y'all know I'm gonna rip it come to review. But nah, I ain't feeling this. Y'all feeling this? It feels very strategic, made up, bull crappy. Like, and I know that they gotta start somewhere, but it just like this story ain't feeling real. This story to me, y'all, is not feeling real. When she said that she had this engagement ring, and what she said was the guy said was, and now all of a sudden she can find something in there, white gold. It's just feeling real. Oh, look, and they came right on. It just feeling real. They gotta do better. I thought this was gonna be fire. Now this is going back down a hole where it's not as interesting, and it seems like this is a filler episode. So I put the poll out there, y'all, for y'all to do y'all see the poll? Let me see if the poll is out there. He basically was like, yeah, in a certain relationship. Yeah, just I get back to the comments. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Exactly. Because I'm like, coming from a woman's point of view, even when you come home and you be like, yeah, why would you wait until you come home to throw that on them? Now that's smart. She said she prayed for the best, but she know it's gonna be the worst. And they look nothing alike. No body type is alike. Like they just total opposites. What kind of $64 ring is this? I'm over here twerking trying to figure this mess out. Whew. I feel like I'm waiting up to lift up my shoulders and twerk and stuff. Trying to figure it out. Perfect. But I'm very, 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 very pressed time to get this together. Because if he knows I sold like 115K worth of stuff, I need to go and see if she at the market tomorrow, selling her stuff. Let me see what y'all put in the poll, y'all. This is just like it ain't like this ain't cutting it. This episode. So out of 52 votes, 53, 54. Oh, y'all voting. Y'all better go. The majority of y'all so far out of 55 votes that this is a two-star. Coming in right behind it is three stars at 42% of the votes. Five-star, y'all said zero. I agree with that. I agree with that. This definitely not a five-star. It's definitely not a four. It's definitely not. I must say y'all right about that. You said you okay. Hey boo. Hey boo boo. I'm truly disappointed with these last couples. I am too. Caribbean said those kitten heels she could barely walk in, feet was leaning and rocking with it. She needs to go get some shoes that she can fit. Okay. Nessa says in my auntie Maxine voice, can I reclaim my time back? Baby Philly Fox said it's a two. See, Becky said I haven't been here long enough to vote. Sounds like I didn't miss too much. I guess you did. Maybe in the end it's going to all come together, but as far as excitement and really feeling like you in it, I'm disappointed with the cast and the episodes. I can't figure out what any of these couples are thinking. It all seems wild. And that's to say, if you had put a one, I would have voted for that. Oh, even Tamika Dempsey, yeah, this is a nothing burger. It is. Still watch it, boo. So when y'all come back and do the review, you can get in the comments. You can get in where you fit in. I think that is fun. I mean, I'm not saying a lot, right? But I think that it's fun for to give y'all a place to be able to enjoy being in here, which is why I am going to be creating a Patreon. I think the membership will only be $2 so that we can start watching our live watch parties downtown to the Patreon. Patreon has a way where we can sit and we can watch it all together and comment and do thank you, baby Philly Fox, and look at it together, right? There's a link. We'll be watching it at the same time. The time zones will be the same, and we can have a really robust laugh, gag, and drag. Remember, y'all, I had to stop doing these because I would be quiet, and then when I would come on, I'd be dragging them. So YouTube didn't see it as a watch party, but I'm thinking about doing a $2 Patreon where we can just watch parties. I would have loved to have watched his and hers with y'all. So we back with these mamas. Let's see, what the little shady mother do. Shall we? Oh yes, we shall.
Mom says a lame ass felon. Right. There's kind of a reason, but well, please tell me the reason. Because I don't think the way you raised your child and the things that you did to
Oh gosh. Okay. My purse.
My coffee. I am so done.
Y'all, what in the world? Let me go to the poll. 55 votes. 56 votes now. I saw 56 votes come on. Let me see, y'all. That mother would have got to be damned. She would have never got away with that. Throwing water in my face like that. Mm-mm. I ain't got that to do. Okay, so where's the poll? Oh my God, this thing be driving me crazy sometimes. I don't see it. There you go. Why did it take it so long to come up? So I asked y'all to rate this episode. Let me put it in the chat and let's discuss. Hold on. Rate this episode, y'all. 47% rated it a 2 star. 41% rated it 3 stars. 10% rated it 4 stars, while 2% rated it 5. Yeah, this was a dud. This was a dud. If you're a member here, Patreon don't have anything to do with the YouTube membership. The only thing that I will be using Patreon for is watching stuff together. The stuff that I'll be doing on the membership is not going to be what I'm going to be doing over in Patreon. So that's just to watch like shows together or whatever, and not, be charging for it. But over in the membership, doing reviews, having discussions, stuff like that, it's totally up to you, Caribbean girl, what you want to do. But the Patreon will be strictly to watch stuff together. Yes, there will be some commentary. And it like Ray Della said, it's a if. Okay, it's a different platform. Okay, you said some people have it linked. I'll look into that. What content creator do you know that has it linked, so I can go to their YouTube channel and see how they have it linked, or go to their um, Patreon and see how they have it linked. Because that way, it's the only reason why I'm looking at the Patreon and looking at it for the $2 is because YouTube, if y'all have noticed, I've taken them, I leave them up a week and then I put them in the membership. Um, but what's the name of the creators? What creator is this though? So I can look and see who it's being done by. I'd be very curious to see how they linking YouTube and Patreon. Hold on. They must just have a link to it. Let me see. Is Patreon linked to YouTube? Is Patreon linked to YouTube? No. Yeah. 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 They two different companies. Okay. I'm at one of the content creators. I'm gonna take their names out of here though. So I don't have no problems with them. I'm at the first one now. I'm looking to see how he has this linked. Hold on, y'all. He has links to them. They're not the same thing. He has his own .com, Twitter, and Instagram. The stuff that's on this page is 5 years ago. That one link. I don't even see Patreon as a link. I see Twitter and Instagram. I don't see anything linking Patreon because I don't see, I would not ever see Google encouraging anyone to leave their platform. That's why okay, let me take these names out. Okay, thank you. Let me check his. I think that y'all are getting the links. They not connected to one another. I think I understand what y'all saying, but they are in no way connected. Okay, so they have links for you all to go to. When you click that link, you go into a different platform. So I see Patreon down at the bottom. You click Patreon, it takes you now back to Google, right? It takes you to Google Chrome, regular Google, or you could use your default browser app on iOS. When you click that, it takes you off of the YouTube platform. Okay, so don't forget you off of the YouTube platform, right? And then that these people have a Patreon. Patreon is separate and has nothing to do with it. So then you can do a membership within Patreon, but this membership does not give you membership access to Google. This is a membership access to Patreon. Collections, membership. Then it has the $12 a month. This person has $12 a month. Yeah, you're off the platform. You're not still on the same platform. They're two different platforms. So basically, if you are with one of these people and they have a fee, you're paying a membership on YouTube, right? And then you're paying a Patreon membership. Okay, they're not one and the same. Okay. Simply Sabrina, I will not be moving to Patreon. The only thing that will be moving to Patreon or that I will be creating that for, I guess I shouldn't have said nothing, but let me just explain it, okay, y'all? When we watch the live watch parties, I have to watch it quietly, right? And I have to mute myself out because of copyright restrictions. Patreon does not have the same restrictions. So no, I will not be moving off of the YouTube platform. However, to do things like this, looking at it live, there is a feature that is now on Patreon where a link is sent and you get the name, the show that we're looking at, and we're all actually looking at it on our iOS at the very same time, which makes for a deeper and more intense conversation. Whereas on YouTube, I'm quiet. I can't hear y'all quiet. I can't hear y'all live reactions. But on Patreon, we're able to see everybody's live reaction and we're watching it together at the same time. Same commercial, same everything. So no, I will not be moving to Patreon, but I am looking into creating a Patreon page for $2 so that we can do stuff like this. Okay, so like right now, we have over 600 people who are in here watching from their own respective homes. Imagine it being 600 of us on there at the same time looking at the same thing, and your pictures is like we can see each other, right? I can see what you eating, what you drinking, all of that. Here on the YT we can't do that because of copyright restrictions. Patreon doesn't have the same restrictions that YouTube has. So this is just a thought. But if you are in someone's Patreon and they are a YouTuber, you are paying multiple subscriptions if they already have a membership or whatever. Anytime you go to a link that's in YouTube, you are leaving the platform. You're no longer on the YouTube platform. So the memberships, like when we have our membership conversations and stuff like that, that is on the platform. That's still on Google's platform. Anything else is coming off, okay? So I just found out that Patreon offers that now, and I would love all of us, all 600 of us. Probably won't be 600 people that's going to be, paying $2 a month. But I just wanted a nominal fee because Patreon asks you to have some type of fee on it, right? So we can go under $5. Let's go to $2. And we sit and we watch the show together on Friday. And then I can, do content. Um, Zoom, Patreon, and YouTube could be all linked when I was an active member. I don't know what that means. Zoom, Patreon. Okay. But anyway, so like I was looking at this. This was a dud. Again, when I come on do the review, I'm gonna look at it from a different perspective, right? I don't know if y'all do like I do, but I talk back to the screen like I'm hollering and cussing at the screen, and I wasn't even able to do that because the stories are so all over the place. A lot of times when we watching like Love During Lockup, they, even though it's different couples, there's still like a connection. All these couples got something that's totally different going on, right? So it's so hard to connect these couples together. If y'all know what I mean. I don't know if y'all know what I mean, But it's like that. Okay, thank you, boo. Thank you, sweetie. I understand. Thank you, boo. Um, there's no connection because each one is so vastly different from the other one. If that makes sense to y'all, it's not cohesive at all. And so I'm just like finding a hard time when they're building the story right for each one. They're like building this story so that once we get to the end, seems like all the time with love during lockup. Once we get to the end and we got the story, the season is over. Once the action start happen, the season is over, which makes us have to come back in June and July, right? Because I think they usually spin off sometime around in July. So it's like it's like I'm grasping from this particular episode because they building Kaylee's storyline. The other woman with the blonde hair, the black woman, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't believe Aisha at all. I don't believe her storyline. Who leaves somebody's aunt sitting in the car that long? Like, I just don't believe her this at all. I don't believe that Michael lied to her. I think that if her daughter is the correction officer that she says she is, she already knows that 999 means life. I think she playing in our faces and she's not interesting. And so I was listening to her story and I really wanted to dissect her story down because when she said that she had that Cabbage Patch doll, unless she got it from Secret Santa Tree, when Cabbage Patch dolls came out, at first you couldn't afford them. She's saying that she had this since she was a little girl and their life was rough. I went back to when Cabbage Patch dolls created and released. They were created and released in 1983. When I looked at what she says her age is, she would have been around 11, 12 years old. And she's trying to tell us that she's been walking around with that since she was 11, 12 years old. She's been walking around with that Cabbage Patch doll. When I looked at the Cabbage Patch doll, it didn't look like the original versions of Cabbage Patch dolls. So I'm like, why are you lying in our face? Like, I think that if I was on Love After Lockup, I would not allow them to fake my story at all. At all. You peeped that too, V Man? Auntie, that doll is a replica, I believe. I did not believe that. I peeped that too. Yeah, that bothers me. And you know what the thing about it is, V Man? The things about it's the little small lies like that that make me just don't believe anything that you say. I don't know if that's the Leo in me. Y'all let me know, or if that's just how y'all think too. But the Leo in me, when you tell one lie, the Leo in me is just gonna sit on the hill and just continue to watch you. I'm not gonna believe anything that you're saying because the Cabbage Patch doll wasn't original to the Cabbage Patch dolls. Did that make sense, y'all? Tracy said, I almost spit my drink out. Okay. Tamika said, yeah, that's not an original. My sister had one. Right. And my kid had one, and my nieces and nephews, I was buying them for them, right? I mean, especially Christmas time, you out sleeping in the car until the store open up, y'all taking turns, sleeping from 3 o'clock in the morning. The next shift come on at 4 o'clock, and the stores will open up. Kmart, Zayres, Toys R Us, all of those stores will open up like 5 o'clock in the morning. Y'all remember that? You had to bum rush through the store. Oh my God, them was the days. But you had to bum rush through the stores and fight for them Cabbage Patch dolls. And I looked at her Cabbage Patch doll and I was like, that's not an original Cabbage Patch doll. Plus, the dog just sitting in the back looking stupid. You mean to tell me as many accessories as they have for Cabbage Patch dolls, you don't have a car seat, a cute outfit, and all that? Do she get a bath? Like, are you changing her? The body didn't look like the original Cabbage Patch doll body. I'm just not buying anything that she's saying, right? Because I'm sitting up here looking at the whole thing like as it is. And what we're not going to do is play in each other's faces. I ain't going to play in yours. You ain't going to play in mine. Okay, so see, Becky said, I got my son a boy version of Cabbage Patch. They were some copycat dolls. I know I didn't pay a bunch for mine. I did. For my nieces and nephews, I absolutely did. My Cabbage Patch, my Cabbage Patch so didn't look nothing like that. Okay, I think I know what you saying. But you say your Cabbage Patch doll didn't look like that. Yeah, it just was fake. Yes, I have my original Cabbage Patch dolls, and that wasn't one of them. I was born in the 80s. Yeah, because they came out in 83. Okay, Caribbean said, I still got her. She still got hers. Yes. 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 Yeah. And it was wild too because the grandmother did not let her in the house. She didn't trust her. And I think that the grandmother know that this is, this is what it is. He probably called and said, Grandma, can you take her up to the house? She gonna come down here, going to the jail. All of that stuff is fake. I also think that the throuple was fake. I think that they know about each other, like y'all. I'm gonna go back and look at it, but I think that these girls already know about each other. I think that they've been introduced to each other, and this is just, a whole bunch of bull crap that's going on. I really do. And I don't believe that the mother would let somebody throw a cold drink on her or ice. I mean, that glass would look like it was so cold it was sweating on the outside. I don't believe that she would just let her throw something on her and not beat her downtown in the parking lot. She wouldn't have. No, her legs wouldn't have got there. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead on and hop off of here. I got a whole bunch I have to do tomorrow. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I have a couple of videos that I'm going to be uploading. Um, and yeah, Sunday, that's gonna be our day because I got so much I have to do tomorrow. It ain't even right. It's like my days, it's like I'm losing hours. And I don't know how I'm losing hours other than the fact that I'm working like a $2, you know what, on my regular job. This ain't even my busy season, so I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's my busy season. But anyway, I love y'all. I thank y'all so much for always meeting me here on Friday night. Thank you for all the 600 people who are here sharing with us tonight. I so appreciate y'all. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, once we get on the other platform, if it's doing what everybody's saying it's doing, we're going to have a great night. We're going to love these watch parties. If you haven't already done so, go and look at my review of His and Hers, because His and Hers is one of the first shows that I want us to watch together downtown on the Patreon. I ain't even playing. That thing had me all over the place. And I'm telling you, I have been seeing people sitting out here talking about they knew it was the mother. People are lying. Why do people lie about stupid stuff like that? If you didn't know if you did not know until the end of His and Hers that it was the mother, then you was out there with the majority of us. That's why His and Hers is so popular, because half of America, or half of everybody in the world that watched His and Hers, did not expect the murderer to be the mother. But people are out here, oh, I knew it was the mother. No, how? How'd you know it was the mother? Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out.